HydroxideAnt, aka Tony. This is Background Noise, episode 467. Thank you, Snow. We are joined by a bunch of lovely individuals. We have Steve.
Hi.
We have Pi.
Hello.
Thank you, Pi, for the gift sub to VX. Thank you. We have Chro.
Hello.
We have Derrick.
Hello.
And we have the Holly Jolly Rubina, aka Chance.
No.
Okay, we don't have that last person, apparently.
I guess I'll stay.
Oh, thank you. But, so, like, just as we're starting, people were lovely enough to gift subs. So, Sylv, thank you for the gift sub. Prez, thank you for the gift subs. And Pi, thank you for the gift subs. Snow! Snow, thank you for the gift sub. Oh, thank you, lovely people. So, VX, you got a sub because Pi gifted a sub and you were picked. Happy holidays, everyone. So, for anyone who might be watching this in the future, this episode is taking place right as the holiday season is about to happen. And, so Prez said, hello. I'm here to congratulate you on the nomination of the Friendo Year Endo Small Streamer Award. So for the category of Podcast of the Year, smile. Best FPF streams, best channel, point redeem, and VTuber of the Year. I want to wish you luck. Thank you. Not. That's not. By the way, Hydra, hope you have a lovely Christmas. And everyone else, thank you so much, VX. VX, I hope you also that you have a lovely holiday season, is what I was trying to say. Prez, thank you for redemption of 3 quacks. We will quack now. Yeah, so what a, okay. So, we are we are going to, our lovely friend Prez of the Castle. Lovely to meet you. Prez of the Castle has redeemed the relate topic back to Chicken Little, and it is the award shows. So, throughout the film of Chicken Little, there are many important events that happen throughout the film. And Chicken Little has to go through all these events to get to the end of the film, his story, the climatic ending of all the events that occurred during the movie. So, for Chicken Little had to go through being basically bullied into saying that what he saw wasn't real. So he was basically gaslit into not believing it. He had to play in a pennant baseball game where he hit an inside the park home run. And all of these things are challenges, tasks, and trials along the way to something great. So, for example, the Friendo Year Endo awards come with a few tasks and trials for our lovely Prez of the Castle and the Shady Joker to go through in order to get to the promised land of holding the show and having a lovely time with it. So, I am actually going to relate Chicken Little to the awards show by saying that the path that Prez and Shady are going on to do the Friendo Year Endo Awards is similar to the path that Chicken Little had to go through in order to get to the end of the film, where there was a movie made about him. There was an in-universe movie made about Chicken Little. Oh no, what is that clip?
So much nut.
Is that a cool dolphin?
Yeah, that was the the hype train emote I got.
Oh, thank you everyone for the level 2 hype train, where we got 6 subs and 100 bits. Where did the 100 bits come from?
There.
Someone?
Yeah.
Pi, did that count your 100 bits for... Did you have to do 100 bits for Ghosty? Is that where that came from?
No, from the sub I gifted.
But it said 100 bits. I don't know.
Oh.
Did I miss
Is
someone
it?
giving bits?
Maybe it counted
No,
100
the
bits.
hello motherfucker is channel points.
Yeah, it counted the 100 bits that I gave for Ghost.
Okay, definitely did then.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everyone. Wait, why? I don't know why you weren't able to clip snow. You should be able to. I haven't changed any settings. That's a chicken butt. No, that's not a chicken butt. Why did I see a chicken? That is a peanut twerking, I think. What type of chicken do you like? I enjoy all types of chicken. I don't know why it won't let you, Snow. We are not... I'm not too sure. Well, I was gonna say something. Gaslight, gatekeep, girlboss. You sure it's not gatekeep, girlboss, gaslight? Not. Took me so long to get the right order. If only someone had led with it was in alphabetical order, I would have gotten it. Oh no. Okay, gonna open these clips. So this is a very strange start to the podcast, but it's okay. Hello. Watching this in the future, this episode is taking place right as the holiday season is about to happen. And, I don't remember what I said. So Prez said, hello. I'm here to congratulate you on the nomination to Friendo Year Endo Small Streamer Award. So for the category of Podcast of the Year, smile. Best FPF streams, best channel, point redeem, and VTuber of the Year. Want to wish you luck. Thank you. Not. Oh, that's what happened. I remember that. We hope you nut? No. Tony, what did you do? VX, I hope you also having nut. No! I'm closing it. Oh no, I remember now. My words!
It's so good. And now it's on the internet forever.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And VX, thank you for using all of the lovely, lovely emotes. Again, thank you everyone for the love. I appreciate you all. You're all so lovely. Peachy is trying to get into the closet again. Let Peachy in the closet. Peachy wants to go in. Just for a little... It's the holidays. I was gifted a sub to a channel I watch Playing the Forest. Oh, that's really cool. She can't go in? Not even for just a second? Like a little holiday gift for the cat and let the cat go in the closet? Yeah, so are those potatoes? Peanuts? Potatoes?
Potatoes.
I thought it was a peanut at first. I thought it was chicken first.
It does kind of look like a peanut.
Potatoes, I think? Oh, okay. Those are potatoes. Okay. Anyway, so... Lovely, 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 lovely friendos. We have a question of the week, which I remember furiously scrolls back up in the chat. Which is... Oh, yes, I remember this now, after I read it. So, we are at the tail end of 2022. There is going to be one more podcast before the end of the year. But, what is something that you did in 2022 that you are proud of? Is it furiously clicking? Could be.
Something we did in
Not.
2022
Not.
proud of?
Yeah, something you did this year that you are proud of.
I mean, I guess, move 6
Yeah.
hours from 400 miles away from home.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nobody else.
I'm proud.
Have some self-love, guys.
Yeah. What are you proud of, Bye?
What
Uh,
part?
I'm, I'm proud that I bought my own house.
I was
this
trying to
year.
heal you.
Oh. That is a great thing to be proud of. Yeah. I think Chro has a good answer too, probably.
Don't know what you're talking about. You're right.
Type-
I got a job this year.
That is true. I was thinking of something else that happened this year.
I published a book.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty small and insignificant. Everyone does that. Come on.
Yeah, see, you know, like, you published a book. Cryptid, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. That was kind of slouching. You got me. You got me.
Took you out of your perfect C shape.
Uh-huh. I was such a comfortable little banana. Friend, hello, Nate. How you doing? Prez has redeemed us to go into Hydrovision, which going into Hydrovision does take a minute or two, so please bear with me as we do this. So it will take just a second, because I got to go through all of them and do the thing. You know, the thing.
You don't have your scenes labeled?
No, they're labeled. But it's still...
Oh.
I have to go into every single... separate thing and change it to the correct Hydrovision. But I actually... Sylv! Thank you for gifting a sub to Nate! Oh, Sylv, that's really kind of you, friendo. I really appreciate it. Oh... Ghosty's so happy. Look at him. And Ghosty's now in black and white. I don't know how he feels about it, but Ghosty, this is how I see you. Okay. I think the only thing probably not in black and white is the chat. Should I make the chat black and white? Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Where is it? Where's the chat? Come on, Tony. Where's the chat? Where is it? Tony, where? Tony. Oh my god, you found it. But Sylv, thank you so much for the sub, friendo. I really, really appreciate it. And everyone, please tell me if something has not been turned into Hydrovision. I think I got everything. But the thing is... Oh, sweet, thank you. Because the thing is about Hydrovision is this is how I see. So I don't necessarily... Unless I... you know... Unless I hit on everything, yeah, like...
The only thing that isn't is, like, when the emojis, or the emotes fly across the screen.
Emote wall.
Mm-hmm.
We will emote wall this. Give me a sec. They should be changed now. So...
Let's see.
So next time you do an emote, it should change. Oh, the Zell hearts.
Yeah, you good.
Tony Vision, yes! Welcome to Tony Vision. But Nate, I am doing well. I hope you, my lovely friendo, are doing well. You should make a button. Chat in the emote wall. Thank you. If I knew how to do that, Snow, I would. So, I do my best. Which isn't the fastest way, nor the best way, but I get there eventually.
The way you want
yeah.
to. That's all that matters.
I will find out and tell you if I can. I'm doing alright. I'm just trying to figure out something for next Saturday. Nice. Next Saturday is New Year's Eve, I believe. Right?
Yes.
It is.
Yes. Dates are hard. Thank you, Snow. I appreciate it. Yes, Sylv, it's Tony Vision. This is how Tony sees. Which, sometimes, You may think, for a colorblind person, he sure does like to shiny hunt in Pokemon. But the sparkles! When you send a Pokemon out, it sparkles. Like it does like the little animation.
Sparkles are great.
Yeah, I love them so much. It gives me the good brain feeling. Yeah?
The good brain bubble.
It itches my brain right. Yeah, I got a thing I want to do. I don't know how to go about it, but I will stop talking about the how's your day. Yeah, you're welcome to talk about most things unless it's highly illegal. But even then, we like arson here, so it depends on...
Sure do.
Big proponent, actually. Do you actually not see color? Yes, I exclamation point colorblind in chat. We'll pull up a brief little description of it, but I do have a reformed colorblindness where I see in black and white. It's closest akin. This is like the best description I think I've been able to give, and people seem to understand. If you just picture like what old-timey movie looks like, for color-wise, that's it. That's the closest description as I can give. Because it's like, color is already like, from color seers, yeah, it's subjective, exactly, Chance. Yeah. And I do refer to everyone else as color seers, by the way. If anyone doesn't know that, you're all color seers. So.
What about people who are not
Color
as
seers.
colorblind? Still color seers?
Do you see colors?
Well, yeah, you still see color.
You're a color seer who just stumbles every now and then.
By the way, I meant to say this earlier because I had it up, and I wasn't thinking about it. But you could have related Chicken Little to award shows simply by that it has won the Kids' Choice Awards.
See, I didn't know that. I usually relate to things like within the Chicken Little universe, but that's a good idea, Steve. That's a good idea. Interesting.
You don't have to. You can go outside the Chicken.
The Chicken Little universe, yes.
The Chicken Multiverse.
Them dang dirt color seers. Yeah, you're right.
I really can't wait for the next expansion of the Chicken Little cinematic universe.
Me too. Tony, from my assumption, lacks the cones to see color exactly. Super interesting, actually. Yeah, I'm very happy and open to answer any questions. Snow is going to go slap the hell out of people. So, I see. This sounds great. Prez has related has redeemed relating a topic back to Chicken Little, and is the Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh my god.
So.
Easy.
Oh, this is impossible.
You know, yeah, some would say it's impossible, but I can relate anything back to Chicken Little. And the Kids' Choice Awards in Chicken Little are related by Chicken Little winning at the Kids' Choice Awards. I'm sorry, I'm just staring at what's happening up there. Ho, ho, ho. Santa is wrapping gifts. Santa will join you later. I can't wait to see Santa again. We had Santa.
A special cameo from Santa.
Yeah, we got Santa booked on the show a few weeks ago. It was pretty great. It might have been last week. I can't remember.
It was not, because I was here and I was gone last week. 2 weeks ago.
Santa came?
Yeah, Santa came on. Old Saint Nick.
I know him.
I know him.
Saw him at the
I
mall
know
2
him.
days ago.
Did you sit on his lap?
Yeah, I did actually. Kind of hot.
I'm gonna say, did you enjoy it?
I think we both did.
You had Tim Allen on the show. Look, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say who it was. I'm just gonna say it was old Saint Nick. Is Peachy's gonna keep us.
Santa Claus,
Really?
and I made her watch the first two already.
So she knows how to become Santa if she ever wants to be.
Exactly. We still haven't watched the third one though. Started to last night, but we were just too tired because we drove home yesterday.
No, definitely.
But we will. I will force her. She never saw Elf either. I made her watch Elf this year.
Aries, lovely person.
She doesn't like Christmas movies.
That's
She
fair.
hasn't watched one in probably 10 years.
No, that's fair. Most of them are, though. You picked like the few good ones, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, trust me. I know my audience. The only one that she likes and that she has seen in the last like 10 years is Polar Express, which is
It's a good movie.
fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's great.
So,
The only thing I don't like about it is that I've seen it way too many times.
Yeah, I've seen it like 30 times, I feel like.
Yeah, I've seen it hundreds of times,
What?
and that's
Well,
not an overestimate. Yeah. Well,
It's not that good.
no, and
What?
it's okay. It's not good enough to see hundreds of times. Chance, nothing is,
No.
except Chicken Little.
Except Chicken Little, obviously.
But
I
Nate
have
before
seen
said, "Oh man,
Little
Chicken Little,
literally,
that's a
like, half
memory."
the time.
It's gonna win the movie night vote eventually. I'm gonna keep putting it in. We're gonna have another movie night, and it will win, whether by hook or crook. You know, by it actually winning or by me rigging the vote and asking everyone very nicely to vote for
Eventually,
Chicken
it's
Little.
just gonna become like, all right, here's 12 movies, and they're all just Chicken Little.
Yeah, I'm just gonna and if it doesn't win by like around April, around the 1st of April maybe, we're gonna put out a list that only says Chicken Little and then hold everyone to it. The Grinch's goat. I do like the Grinch. Which Grinch are you referring to, Nate? Are you referring to like the original like 30-minute one narrated by Boris Karloff, or are you referring to the Jim Carrey one? I like the Jim Carrey one more.
Everyone's got to refer to the Jim Carrey one. Come on.
Yeah.
It depends on how old you are, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fair.
People in older generations, like in my family and stuff, prefer the older one because,
That's sad.
well, it's what you grew up on.
Carrey one is great. I guess the Carrey one is just.
I prefer the Jim Carrey one. That's the one I love. I could actually just watch that movie probably anytime during the year. Yeah, because it's good. Yeah, I think I probably have too, because I just like it. Like, I genuinely like it, because it's Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey. Nate does not like Will Ferrell. That's fair. Jurassic Park, you're wrong. What was Jurassic Park? Was Jurassic Park a Christmas movie? I don't think Jurassic Park is a Christmas movie, unless I'm wrong.
Will Ferrell is a very controversial actor, so.
Jim Carrey, that being
either love him
said,
or
please.
hate
I haven't seen the one with Benedict Cumberbatch yet. The newest one. The Jim Carrey one is iconic, cryptid. You're right. Yeah, it's just a good movie, not just a good Christmas movie. Yeah, that is a separate distinction. There are good Christmas movies, like The Polar Express is a good Christmas movie, to me. What else is? I like Elf, but it's a good Christmas movie. I can't watch Elf.
Yeah, you can't watch it in July.
Yeah, it'd just be like, I'd be like, no, it's
You know
this.
what a good Christmas movie and good movie in general is at the same time?
What?
Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard is, yeah, it is a great movie that is a
both,
Christmas.
you know?
It is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Takes place
But it's
at
just a great
Christmas.
movie.
I actually,
At a
I
Christmas
actually
party.
saw a video of what's the actor's name?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, he was in an interview, and he's like, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And I felt so betrayed.
He said it's not?
He's lying.
He said it's not, yeah.
Someone's paying him to say
He's
that.
wrong.
Big Christmas is paying him.
True.
Chance would know.
I do know. I know Bruce personally.
I
He
heard
got
it's the most.
paid- he got paid.
Chance also just knows
You got
about big
big
companies
fucking-
paying off people.
He got paid $15 million by big Christmas interest groups.
See, you get it. Okay, so The Jurassic Park comment was in reference to your 100 times as good comment. Memories of TV all of December growing up. Oh, Jurassic Park. I mean, Jurassic Park, like, the original trilogy is great.
You know what the second best Christmas movie is?
Die Hard 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also
Gotcha.
takes place at Christmas.
It does. Die Hard 2 also takes place at Christmas.
You know, you're right.
Yeah. I knew what Derrick was going for. I'm like, I feel you, Derrick! You've never seen Die
I'm
Hard.
sorry.
Die Hard is a good movie to watch. I think like it's held up enough that I think you could watch it. If you're not into action movies, though, you probably would get bored. It's very actiony. It's also very Christmassy because it's there it goes
I'm
again.
sorry. Christmas
Thank you.
will always be top of my list.
My brain's got rattled. What did you say?
I said Christmas Vacation, like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
Always top of my list for Christmas movies.
that is the only Christmas movie I am required to watch every year, and it's so
We
good.
used to do the same thing. Oh my god, we have so much in common. Every
I
year,
know,
like,
it's crazy.
For as
my
much,
parents, my
yeah, I was gonna
family.
say, for as much as you guys give each other shit, you have a lot in common. Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
Maybe you're. Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get yelled at if I say that.
it's kind of like looking in the mirror and like.
That's what I was-
hating
I was-
what you see.
Yeah.
That's. I was gonna say it's because you're two alike, and then I thought you
Yeah.
both were gonna turn on me immediately.
Yeah, because we're so alike.
Yeah, see, you get it.
You would both turn on you at the same time.
Exactly, you would both turn on me and be like, "Ah, Tony, I'm not like him. I'm not like her."
Freaking Josh Christmas. That was a great movie, you know.
Tony, your mic's muted.
No, it's not.
Died.
I unmuted your stream to make sure that like you didn't like do it on accident, and then you were still talking to Chance and I was like, nope, he did it on accident.
Yeah, I don't remember. What's the last thing you heard me say?
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I actually haven't watched many action movies. It's a genre I haven't tried out, to be honest. Yeah, if you want to try one out, you have around a day or two to try out Die Hard because it's Christmas. You can watch Die Hard any time of the year.
And Die Hard 2.
True.
Every
True. You
year
got to watch the
Die
first one
Hard
first,
takes place
though.
after Christmas, though.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, Jurassic World is a Christmas movie. When the kids are at the airport leaving to go to the island, White Christmas is playing the radio. So Jurassic World is a Christmas movie. Damn.
Who knew?
Damn. It is a movie that takes place at Christmas. If a movie takes place at Christmas, it's a Christmas movie. Do you know what movie I've seen the most in my life out of any movie? I've probably seen it, I think, 1,000 times at least. It's The Christmas
What's
Story.
that? Oh, I'm not a fan actually.
It plays on
Every year.
at 24/7 on a channel on TV every year. My family puts it on every single year.
I just don't think it's a good movie.
I liked it the first few times I saw it. Now I've seen it. So I 100% respect someone who can, like, for Nate, for example. Nate had mentioned watching a movie about 100 times, Jurassic Park, and still, like, really loving it. For me, if I watch something that often, I get sick of it very easily. I get tired of it. Because it's the same thing I just
Yeah.
saw.
I feel that.
It's like, I just saw this. Why are you making me watch this again? Who's doing this?
Alright. You play Valorant.
I'm
over
on
and
an
over
extended break from Valorant right now, mister.
True.
So until I return, I will not take shit.
I miss my Valorant duo.
And yeah, Chance, I haven't played Valorant in like over a month, probably.
Why's that?
I wasn't having fun.
Who knew?
So I decided to take myself out of the situation. I wasn't having fun. And yeah. They just became Counter-Strike to me. And Counter-Strike had lost the
Wow.
fun. And so had Valorant. Hello, Colin.
Hello.
I gotta get going, but you have fun, my dude. Sounds good, Nate. Thank you for popping in, a lovely friendo, and I hope if I don't catch you again, have a happy holiday. But yeah, Valorant was gonna, like, I mean, like, Chance understands when it comes to Counter-Strike. Like, there's a point where we just kept playing because we were on teams. And, like, for me, at least, the fun died, like, a long time before that. I was just going through the motions and playing because I was on a team, or, like, on teams. And Valorant, I'm not on a team. So I can leave whatever I want. And I have. But I most likely will come back with the Valorant tournament that we're holding.
No, you're coming back to Counter-Strike.
No. Sadly, I also got to go and about to start streaming. Oh, have fun, Cryptid. Drop you a follow, by the way.
You know, I didn't see. Is there a date for that tournament?
No.
Damn it.
There's not a date yet. I specifically put 2023 because I have time.
You have exactly
Fucked up.
7-8 days.
No, it's happening in 2023.
Nope, fake news.
No, it's what it said.
The two-time champion here.
My video said coming in 2023. So, I have all of 2023. I hope your stream goes well, though, and if I don't see you live before then, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas! It's Christmas! Merry Chrysler.
Happy holidays.
Oh, that's true. It's happy holidays.
Crimbus.
I'm more
Great.
of a fan of the Toyota-thon. Thank you very much.
Here we go again with divisions of car dealership sales driving this country apart.
I know, it's really fucked up. The
You think-
War on Toyota-thon.
You think Chance of all people would, advocate for bringing people together rather than tearing them apart by different
Yeah.
car brands?
Specifically, bringing them together with Chance's Rope Company.
I know.
Hell yeah.
We're still looking for interns.
Okay, but
hope you find them
honestly, I'm only a fan of the Subaru Share the Love sale. Okay, because Subaru is a less shitty company than most other car companies.
But
so-
then when you look at a Subaru, do you say Subaru?
Ooh, I don't like
Subaru.
that.
I do all the
Subaru.
time.
It's a
I
Subaru.
love that. Holy shit, I'm gonna use that.
Really don't like that.
Good. It's not one you hear and you're supposed to go, that's an amazing idea. However, that is what Chance did. But, yeah. Yeah. I was going to say something. I don't remember what it is. I always lose my train of thought. It's a runway train, some would say.
Choo-choo.
I like trains.
Charlie?
Meow. Choo Choo Charlie was a good game.
Wait, you played it already?
No, but I was our friend Perez's emotional support during the game, so I watched literally all of it.
Gotcha.
So I know the entire game. I haven't cleared my my requests in a very long time. We'll do some of those on the side right now. But that's good enough. Yeah, so for anyone who hasn't answered yet, our question of the week is, what is something that you did in 2022 that you're proud of? I believe we only heard from Pi, Chro, and Chance. Anyone in chat is welcome to answer, and I will be shaking down the people in TeamSpeak to answer as well.
Tony, what was your answer?
Oh, I'm waiting. I usually go last for the topics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Make it about the guess first, and then.
I don't think anyone else is going to answer you. I think everyone else is hating themselves.
Well, hey Steve, what are you proud of that you did this year?
That's a hard question, and I don't think I can answer it.
Same.
Second.
And by that I mean I can't answer the question because there are things I'm proud of I did that I can't answer.
He'd tell you, but then the CIA would put you on a very bad list.
No, he just doesn't want people to know that he's proud of killing innocent civilians.
True.
Anyway,
He didn't want it to be
move on
revealed that
from
he.
me because I guess I'll say I'm proud I didn't take that job.
Yeah, that's
That
fair.
counts.
Yeah.
You can be proud of something very small, by the way. Like, it doesn't have to be like a crazy. Like, you could be proud of how fast you got this task done at work. And you're like, oh shit, I'm getting much better at that. I've improved in this department.
You can be proud of your high score in Tetris.
You could be. Steve could be proud of the amount of water he's made Snow drink. That would count.
I like that one.
That's a good one, actually. You've hydrated Snow more than she's in her entire life. I'm pretty sure. So that is what I would say. That's definitely a worthy being proud thing.
Something to be proud of.
It's true. Well, Colin and Derrick, I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I don't have anything. Legitimately, this has not been a good year.
It's been a shady year for me as well.
It's been a not good year in like history, in like in a chain of not good years. But unless somehow having the strength not to commit homicide at work is something to be proud of.
You could use that, but are you, for example, are you proud of going anywhere? For example, are you like, oh, I went to go see friends. I'm happy that I did that this year. I'm proud that happened, that I was able to set the things in motion and that happened. I did that. I got to meet people. I got to see people. It could be like, that's what I mean, like the thing you're proud of doesn't have to be it. You could have been like, bro, I made the best meatloaf I've ever made this year. That's something to be proud of.
I mean,
I don't see, like...
I guess you could...
If you're proud of something like that, I'm not judging. Just personally, that doesn't meet my standards for something to be proud of. That's something that's necessary to keep breathing.
But, like, why meatloaf?
Alright, I'm trying to be optimistic here and just of the subject, so I'll just move on.
Tonight I made one of the best pizzas I've ever made in my life, so I think that's what I'm more proud of than moving out.
That's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
It was fucking amazing. It was actually delicious.
That goes against everything you just said.
No, good pizza is worth
What?
it.
I'm gonna punch a hole through my monitor.
That's the exception for Colin.
No, it's my standards, not other people's standards.
All right. So for me, I'm honestly proud of my growth on Twitch this year. That is one thing that I'm definitely proud of. Is the work I put into Twitch and basically the results I've gotten. I started the year with just over 300 followers, and now towards the end of the year we're at 630. 631. But
Round of applause
So-
for the Tone Bone. Let's hear it, dude.
we doubled followers this year. So that's something I'm proud of.
Oh my god, you're so famous. Fuck me, please.
I would have done that
What?
even if I wasn't
Who said
famous.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Did you hear?
There's Nick. The dad cats. I love them. Look at them. Extra dab. Extra credits dab. Santa's filling stockings, guys.
Oh no.
Santa's coming tonight.
He's a day early.
Santa's
Is that a promise or a
coming
threat?
tonight.
Do you want to see what Santa was doing before? He gave Chance coal. that makes sense.
What?
I mean, doesn't Chance? Oh wait, no. I don't
Chance
know.
is a bad man.
I'm a bad man.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, Steve? I'm a good person.
No, you're not.
I donate money to charity.
Can't prove you did that.
I mean, I probably can. I could probably find like a receipt or something from Goodwill, maybe. Who knows?
If you can, it's for the tax deduction.
I was gonna say, according to my taxes, I actually donated $100,000 to charity.
Oh no.
I have not a single time claimed a donation
No
on
one
my
does.
taxes, but I have
2.
in my life. But I've in my life probably donated over $1,500 to charity.
I don't think anybody actually does like claims it because like
I do.
Oh no, my fucking mom's like a Nazi about claiming her deductions.
But the Goodwill specifically, I've been there with not just my parents, but like other relatives, and like every single time they get to like do a little receipt and then they just throw it out.
I think I just got a family of cheap bastards. They always kept
Seem
their
to taking a
receipt and,
cookie break,
made
guys.
sure to claim.
I was gonna say, well, Goodwill for my family is usually about getting rid of crap we don't need that's taking up space. So I guess that's.
Well, yeah, but tax benefits are a bonus.
Yeah.
You know, charity's cool.
Yeah, that's the name of the stripper I like.
Oh,
My inside
Who
joke.
said that? That was fucking weird.
Well, look, she had to change her name because you can't call yourself Chastity if you're a stripper. Too ironic.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, it's just charity.
Too ironic.
I mean, you can be chaste and be a stripper.
Well, yes, but I think it kind of,
I
cuts against the whole ethos there.
legitimately don't think that's
dealing with the snow miser. That's fair.
chaste
The
doesn't
snow miser.
chaste doesn't mean just virginity though. Chaste is about other things. I think. I don't know. I'm going to Google this now.
Have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, but Santa is dealing with the snow miser currently. Luckily, it's not the heat miser. Hopefully,
That
once
was a bad
it gets to the heat miser, it might not be as great because snow miser loves Santa. If anyone recalls from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, honestly, guys, Team Snow Miser, Team Heat Miser, because I'm Team Snow Miser.
Team
I
Mother
don't
Nature.
think either are very good, but I think keep it warm, please.
I stand Mother Nature.
Yeah, that's fair. That's the green party in this scenario.
She just yells boys and lightning comes from the sky. It's kind of great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to rewatch all of those old Christmas movies.
I watch
Those
them
are the
like
true
every year.
Christmas movies.
I haven't watched
I
any
haven't in
this year.
probably
It's
like
weird.
3 years now.
Those are like the classic ones.
Yeah.
That like
Those are the guys
when we're talking
that
about
can't
good
do
Christmas
that.
movies, I don't even bring up just because like they're like in their own like little category. I would think.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, they're
The
kind of
guy-
in their own category because like they look, they're more nostalgic than good sometimes. Some of them anyway.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, also
What?
true, but they're just fantastic.
I still vote. My favorite one is Charlie Brown Christmas, with a close second being Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Fair.
Everybody tells me I look like him because I got my beard is red.
Your beard is red. Oh, Lord. Fucking gingers.
So Santa did tell Jack Frost to chill, but is now on a milk break. So luckily, Santa will eventually get through everything. But Santa has very important things to deal with. I don't know what it's looking like, but it actually did start to snow here before.
Yeah, the weather was really bad all day.
I mean, it's literally 17 degrees right by me right now. Like,
That's warm.
Yeah, it went from
Oh, wait, where-
55 degrees when I woke up this morning to 10.
Pi is in a brrr place. It's
It
very
was
cold.
negative, wind chill of negative 60 yesterday.
good. God.
Yeah.
So Santa was using your roads apparently just now, and is now unhappy with the road ice.
I have no very
And by you, I mean Pi.
How many space heaters do you currently have cranked up?
0.
Bye.
Right, what's
I'm
the
coming to
coldest
take the
temperature
roads
you ever
back.
been in?
No! Steve. Not my roads. That's my job.
I just want the roads, Pie.
I just want a job, Steve.
Well,
If you give me a job, you can take my roads.
good luck finding a new one. I'm coming for the roads.
God fucking damn it.
Merry Christmas, by the way.
God
Merry
bless us,
Christmas.
everyone.
We're taking your roads and your job. Fuck.
That's when Steve
The
told us
pie?
the true meaning of Christmas.
Mm.
Yes, Chance.
Hi. What's the coldest temperature you've ever been in?
Probably what it was yesterday, negative 60.
Jesus.
Like-
Family
fuck,
Christmas
that's
party
just
when he
insane.
walks in. That's the coldest place I've ever experienced.
Oh.
What do
What
you
is?
mean?
Chance's
I'm the
family
life of the
Christmas party when he
party.
walks in.
I'm the life of the party. Steve, you can't even tell me that I'm not the life of a party because everyone knows I'm the life of the party.
Yeah, he walks in and everybody stops talking. You know,
God.
doing something else.
Listen, I'm the guy that walks in and everyone goes like, "Hey, yeah!" And then inevitably there's some cringeler that's like, "Huh, guess they're letting everybody in this place, huh?"
And they start throwing tomatoes at that person.
I was gonna say, Chance, don't talk about your dad that way.
Yeah.
Come on.
It would be really funny if
My
Chance
dad's
was like,
much
well,
cringier than that.
I was just, oh, yep, okay, that counts. It would have been funny if
Nah,
you're
my
like, yeah,
dad
that's
would be
happened
the one to
before.
stop talking and boo me.
Ah. You know. So, does anyone have any fun plans? Chance, I know you traveled multiple states.
Mm-hmm. Very far.
I'm
no,
traveling about 7 minutes.
cold here. 7 minutes. Wow. Congrats. I traveled about 7 hours.
Yeah, no, yours is what I would classify as a longer track. You know.
Did you see the picture of who drove?
No.
Oh, here. I'm gonna send it in Telegram again because you probably didn't see it.
No, because I don't open Telegram often.
Yeah. Just open Telegram real quick. You know, Aries got tired, so.
There's something I'm hoping to see.
Yeah, Aries was driving when we first left.
Yes, that's what I wanted!
So we had to do a little switch.
Oh, you brought the key, yeah!
Oh my god, wait. Was the cat in a carrier or was it like loose?
Nah, free range in the car, baby.
You are a braver man than I.
Why? So easy. She's a good cat. I just sent another one, see? Just chilling. Get a
Oh,
little travel litter box. I wish I was able to, I wish I had like a third hand so I could have taken a picture of this or just taken a picture with my eyeballs because for a significant amount of time, like maybe 30, 40 minutes, I had her cat bed on my lap. She was sitting in the cat bed and my arms were around it with playing my Steam Deck in front of her, and she was watching.
Oh.
Yay.
You have a good cat.
He is a very nice kitty.
I
Sadly,
could
not
see-
going to see her on Christmas. Super sad.
Oh, she with Aries.
No, my dad is allergic, and Aries' stepdad is allergic.
I mean, where's the cat?
So neither of us can have her when we come home. So right now she's at Aries' actual dad's house, but Aries lives with her mom and her stepdad.
Mm.
So yeah, but we dropped her off there. He's taking care of her because he already has two other cats, two other black cats.
Oh no! Make sure you get the right one.
It's literally just it's 3 black cats.
So they don't
Very
swap
funny.
collars.
Yeah.
Santa's
Nah,
taking
good luck
job
with it.
offers as elves. Takes job offers as elves. Okay. So Santa is Santa looking for elves? Or is Santa sending elves on like jobs?
I think that was supposed to mean that Santa is looking for new elves.
Santa, yes. Pie can be elf.
Santa's
Oh.
hiring.
Santa, I think, is interested in you specifically, Pie, becoming an elf.
Well, Pie, because we
Oh.
took your road, so now you don't have a job.
Oh, right.
I mean,
Yes.
I hear the elves have a pretty good union. They have dental,
They do.
probably.
They do?
They
I'll be
probably need dental for all the fucking candy they're eating all year long.
You just assume they only eat candy?
should-
Yes, as every fucking Christmas movie ever.
I mean,
Did
they,
you not see Elf with Will Ferrell, or do we have to tape you to a chair, Tony?
of course I saw
Or
it.
the Santa
It's-
Clauses.
Those are just
which, in
Hollywood
case-
depictions
there was no
of
way
that
you
word.
graduated middle school or high school where we went without seeing that godforsaken movie.
Yeah, I just said I've seen it many times.
In case
But-
anyone was unaware, because I wasn't until last night, there actually is a new series on Disney Plus, which is a sequel to Tim Allen's Santa Claus movies. It's a series that came out like last month.
Why in God's name would they make that?
I don't know. I read the synopsis, and it's apparently like him, following the similar timeline of like, he's turned 65 and realizes he can't do this forever, so he needs to search out the replacement Santa Claus.
But he's magic. What the?
Someone's gonna kill
They
him?
already finished. Like the first season's already done and on Disney Plus, and they renewed it for a second season. So like,
Do we need to bring
I
out
don't
the
know if he
Mr.
just
Krabs
doesn't
money meme?
find someone or what.
They're just gonna
I'm just
kill
like-
him.
Well,
That's all you have to do.
Did you guys know
Yeah,
in the
pretty
original
much.
script for the first Santa Claus, he was supposed to kill him with a gun? Like he thought he was a robber, so he shoots him.
What?
Yeah, the first script, he's supposed to be. He sees him up on the roof and he pulls out a shotgun and just blows him away.
That's fucking amazing. Santa letting Evie drive. I see that.
Yeah.
Most American Santa Claus movie I can think of.
Well, we love our guns.
But do they love us
That would
back?
have been pretty fucking funny, but just scarring as a child.
Oh yeah, could you imagine?
Permanent emotional scarring.
Emotional damage.
Exactly.
Quite. Pie, do you have any interest in becoming an elf?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I would meet the
Hi,
height
aren't you like
requirements.
short like an elf?
That's what I was
No,
thinking.
I'm
There's
pretty
no
tall.
Pie. No,
No,
Pie
I'm
is.
tall. I'm 5'8".
Hmm.
5'8"?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
The fuck?
Well,
Doubt
alright.
it.
So I today saw a picture of Pie sitting next to an NFL player, and I would guess Pie is about 5'8" compared to looking at his height.
Because he's 6'3",
Yes, and
I'm not like I'm not like a foot shorter than him.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. So if that's not confirmation, I don't know what is.
Maybe it was a short NFL player.
We know how
Look
tall
him
he
up.
is.
It says he's
Everyone in the
tall.
NFL's heights and weights are known since basically they were in high school.
Yep.
I think Pi is like 5'2". Okay?
Wow.
And nobody can tell me any different.
Wow.
You can believe whatever you want to believe, I guess.
I was gonna say, you can be wrong. It's okay.
You're allowed
I feel
to,
like Pi's
legally.
Oompa Loompa height, you know?
Balloon
Ooh, but that's a lot smaller
Yeah,
than 5, like
that's
3 or
like
2,
3
you're
feet
saying.
tall.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
If
bro?
Pi
At
was
least I
that
don't
small,
look like an Oompa Loompa.
true. But if you're that small, Bear might confuse you as a toy.
Gonna say that would suck to have to look like some combination of Trump and Snooki.
Yeah, that would suck. Not what I would call. It's like those cursed Pokemon fusions.
Let's ask our foremost expert on it, Chance. Chance,
Yeah.
what's it like?
What?
What's it like to look like
What's
an Oompa
what,
Loompa?
I look like an Oompa Loompa? Jesus Christ. Steve, I wouldn't talk, you fucking Weird Al Yankovic looking ass.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. Don't fucking
Hey,
do that.
Weird Al's fucking awesome, okay?
I was gonna say, is that really like an insult? I take that as a compliment.
Someone called me Weird Al,
I
I'd be
love
like,
Weird Al too.
I'd be
I need
like,
to see that movie with Dan Radcliffe.
yeah,
I wanna
I'd
see
need
it.
to
I
see
haven't
it
seen
too.
it. I wanna watch that.
Doesn't he like assassinate JFK in that movie or something?
I have no idea if
Wait,
it goes
what?
that far.
I don't know that.
I remember like there was some crazy like scene I saw like.
He in the movie he dates Madonna, which is crazy compared to what Weird
That's
Al's
gotta
life
be
was.
canon, right?
From watching the trailer, it was fun. Weird Al plays someone in the movie.
Santa wants to hire Tony to do what?
Oh, what do you need? What do you need, Santa? Santa, most of the time, depending on what it is. You know, last Christmas, my hands got very dirty, and I don't know if I want to do that again. But I'm pretty much down for whatever. Sammy, you know I'm good for it. Needs Christmas spirit? Oh, I'm good for it. That's it? I don't need a shovel this year?
Yeah, we need a shovel.
Did you have to provide your own shovel last year?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I had to provide my own shovel, and Santa needed my skills.
Oh. Oh my.
Not that
I
kind.
don't like the silence that implies.
Not that kind. Reese with the raid! Hello, Reese! Could someone shout out the lovely Reese for us, please?
Also, you guys are pretty casual talking about a guy that murders old ladies with reindeer.
Oh.
I mean, I also do that in my spare time.
Arthur G's in the
Okay, that's good information to have.
It's a Reese clip.
I have nothing else to do here.
Thank you for shouting out Reese. For anyone in chat that's not following our lovely friend Reese, Reese is awesome. Reese is one of the most genuinely funny people I've ever met in my entire life. Anytime I talk to Reese, my day gets better. You will love Reese.
He ruins my days, but he doesn't make me laugh.
I like his.
Oh, thank you, no problem. Yeah. This is a Smash clip. Oh. Reese winning some
You watch
Smash.
Wink.
Yeah. Reese is better. I love the mousehold screaming emote, by the way. It's so good. Oh, my awful stage. You had one stage that brought me visceral pain. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if you... I can't remember what it was. There was one that, like... Was it, like... Was there, like, no escape or something? Only one stage? You must not have played the others. Maybe. We'll have to travel back to that world again one day, Reese, and we'll see. We'll go through all the custom stages you have. We'll call it the Reese Gauntlet. The Reese Invitational Gauntlet. I've made more stages since then, so I'm sorry. Oh, let's go. I'm excited.
Smash.
We'll only play if we can play on Reese's stages, though.
I'm happy to play in Reese's stages.
I'd be happy too, but I don't have Nintendo Online.
Mm-mm. Santa's coming to town.
I'm pretty sure my Switch is like dead.
Santa's coming tonight.
Mouse Hold is
Santa's
very
coming
good.
tonight.
It
Wait, he's
is.
coming tonight?
Nobody
Santa's
ends up
coming
happy
tonight.
all
Chance,
my
I trust
stages
you
other than me.
implicitly, so if he doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset.
Santa's coming tonight.
You should never trust this man. He's not a
Santa's
trustworthy person.
Santa's
Oh, I
the
know, I'm putting up signs to
podcast.
say exactly that.
If you didn't
my God.
know, that song is from the SpongeBob episode, and Santa actually did not come that night, but he comes eventually. So, I'm correct. in saying
Spoiler
it's night.
alert!
Well, because underwater time is different than
Yeah,
above
it's
ground
been
time.
out
Everyone
for
knows
like
that.
23 years.
Ho ho ho.
I mean, it's probably illegal for anybody in here not to have seen that, let's be honest.
User joined your
Yeah.
channel.
Ho
I
ho
watch that
ho.
every year, just hope you know.
Oh.
Welcome everyone to Santa is here on the podcast. Good old jolly Saint Nick is with us tonight.
Hello.
Santa. Santa!
Christmas.
I know
I
him.
know him.
I know him.
Chance, you don't know me.
If you're the real Santa, where
What
the
the
hell is
fuck?
my goddamn Red Rider BB gun?
You were gonna shoot your eye out with it.
Well, that tracks. That's so true. You would have.
Yeah, kid.
What they all say.
It's true, though. Have you... he ends up pretty much shooting his eye out.
I still think,
Fair enough.
you know, they made a sequel to that, and I really think they should have had a character wear an eye patch.
I haven't seen it, and that is a missed opportunity.
Don't watch it, it's terrible, but it would have been
Want
worth
to.
it just to have him, like, unrelated to the BB gun, just like, oh yeah, my eyesight got really bad, like one of my eyes had to wear an eye patch. I don't know why, but I find that funny. Am I a bad
Right.
person? Yes, but that's not the point.
That's not what we're talking about right now, yeah.
What I was gonna say, by the way, was there's only two things I make a habit out of doing every year. One of them is watching the SpongeBob Christmas episode on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and the other one is watching the SpongeBob Halloween episode on Halloween.
Oh, that's cool.
Always, every year. Those are my two traditions. You know.
Yeah, no, if you have traditions, it's good to uphold them. Unless they're bad.
And it's even better if those traditions involve SpongeBob,
Yeah, of course. That's the best kind.
because like
The best time
It's
to
fun.
have a
How can you go
tradition is with SpongeBob.
thank you.
It's true.
I'll be honest though, my favorite part of that entire episode is the, what is it? Frick. Yeah, it's my favorite part. I just can't talk about it. It's when, it's honestly when SpongeBob breaks down. Like, you know, the one where he's like, when Santa came.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I've been thinking I should probably get back into therapy. This might confirm it.
Me too.
I think of this as group therapy.
I legitimately think that, and like,
Who's the
Hi,
therapist?
Colin.
Me?
It's probably me.
Pi is definitely not the therapist here, 'cause she's fucking nuts. So
I am not qualified
So,
to help people. I can't
Not
help
to be
myself.
funny, I'm the one that gathers everyone here, so it's probably me.
I mean,
That's
that's
true,
that's
you
the
do,
thing.
uh,
Like, that's what group therapy is. Just
we're,
a bunch of
if we're
people
playing
talking.
this in this scenario, I am the imaginary friend of everyone.
Yeah,
Like
you don't
coming in.
exist.
Well, you're
I-
Santa.
you
Santa.
saying Santa doesn't exist?
No, old Saint Nick is a fever dream of mine because I keep seeing messages in in TeamSpeak when no one else sees them. Every single week.
French for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why it just keeps going bonjour, oui baguette, and I'm trying to understand what that could possibly mean.
Something to do with the Hail of Old Saint Nick.
Yeah.
My,
Must
my
be
fine
the
gentlemen,
origin
I'm going
story.
to bail out.
Have fun bailing.
I will talk to you later.
Bye, Sev! Alright, fine. Steve doesn't want to stay for group therapy.
You know, it's a
Whoa,
very
ooh, I like
therapeutic
that guy.
way to relieve your emotions.
I'm scared.
Raid Shadow Legends?
Yo,
This. No.
I will give you one guess.
Is it Tetris?
No.
Oh, you know, Steve's gone. It can't be
So
Tetris.
that's a guess from both Tony and Colin. Pi, what's your guess?
Raid Shadow Tetris.
Gary, Indiana.
No.
No.
Bro, do you
Aw.
have a guess?
hey Tony,
Hi.
you see I sent you a TikTok the other day about Gary, Indiana?
Yes, they actually looked really nice.
Okay.
I don't think Crow's here.
Why didn't I get
Exactly.
that? The fuck?
I don't have you on TikTok.
Yeah, you do.
Alright,
Oh,
I'm
do
just
I?
gonna go
I'm gonna go
with
find the
it because
Gary
I
Indiana
don't.
TikTok.
Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it golf, Nick?
It's golf.
Golf. Okay. Well, the bully actually isn't here.
Are you sure about that?
One of the bullies isn't
I
actually
said
here.
One of them.
That's true.
Are
Steve,
you
here's
sure
golf.
about
Steve,
that?
oh no! No. I've been good. I've
you been a
been
good noodle, Tony?
good. I've been a good noodle.
Make Megan look at
Don't-
me like I am the demon.
Don't take my good noodle star away.
I just sent you the Gary, Indiana TikTok.
Thank you very much.
It's Gary,
Well, change your
Indiana.
mind. I actually now want to visit.
I was gonna say, they have internet in Gary, Indiana?
It actually the pictures are fucking gorgeous.
I'm half expecting that to not be actually Gary, Indiana.
I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe
Because,
it's
like,
a whole lie.
yeah, like, what if it's just, like, images of, like, some really beautiful place somewhere else? And they're just saying it's Gary, Indiana.
I can't tell if you guys are joking or not.
What?
That's not Gary, Indiana.
That's Gary, Indiana.
No, do you guys not know that TikTok trend?
That's Gary, Indiana.
No, so there's a TikTok trend where they pick a really shitty place. Like, I've seen them do it with Flint, Michigan. I've seen them do it with, like, a bunch of places like that.
I'm really
Where
sad.
They
Hello.
say that, and then, welcome
Hi,
back,
Steve.
Steve.
I've returned for a short time.
Well, hi.
Uh-huh.
Just a
That's
coincidence.
Gary,
We're talking
Indiana.
about golfing and bullies.
Oh. Vance is a bully.
I'm a bully.
Not in golf.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Yeah, he's a bully.
That's not fucking true.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
buy Steve a
there's-
Steam Deck.
I'm really sad now, by the way.
What?
There's no mountains in Gary, Indiana.
I didn't think there would be, but
Hi. Stop shitting on Gary, Indiana. That's actually
I-
real.
It's
100.
Indiana.
Shut up.
What did you
Shut up.
expect?
I don't know anything
Hi,
about
shut up.
Indiana.
That is 100% legit pictures of Gary, Indiana,
You know
and I
what?
don't want to hear any
No
different.
chance. Have you been
Chance?
there?
You should go to Gary, Indiana, go to those exact places, and then send me
feel
photos
that
and
too.
videos, and I will tell you that you were right and I am wrong.
I will report back, but that is
Okay.
Gary, Indiana.
Okay?
I'm really upset that I was right.
Alright, so who's gonna
I didn't
be
know
at
that
the
was a
funeral?
trend.
And who's brave enough to go to Gary, Indiana to claim the body?
Not me, I'm a woman. I won't go there.
I feel
Guys,
like there's a very simple answer to this, and it's GeoGuessr.
it's Indiana. It's one of the states that's like flat as a pancake.
Yeah,
So, like,
I'm
the Dakotas.
assuming I'm assuming that the videos that were shown were from somewhere like Switzerland or something like that. It's what it looks like to me.
My entire holidays are ruined.
Hey.
I'm
Guys,
sorry. I'm
quick,
sorry.
We can still go to Cleveland.
Fun times in Cleveland
I got a
again?
quick question
Yes.
for all you guys. You guys remember when Steve wasn't here?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was sad.
That was a good time.
No,
Oh no, I just you asked if I remembered it. I do remember because Steve was gone. Now he's back.
What?
Yeah.
Tony, you know that Steve guy that was here?
Is this yes? Is this
Yeah,
a trick
fuck
question?
That guy. Fuck that guy.
I mean, you maybe.
User in your channel.
Remember that Chance guy that was here?
Aw.
Uh, so anyway, yeah, he was kind of a dick, wasn't he?
Could someone move Chance back? I saw TeamSpeak move. I think it's probably him back.
He's back.
User was moved to
So anyway, remember when that Chance?
Hey,
guy-
Chance.
Yeah.
I think Steve is lacking some Christmas spirit.
You're right.
Who do you think you are to be saying that?
I don't know, that seems pretty representative of my family's Christmases.
Steve, I think you're lacking.
Kicking
Christmas
Steve
spirit.
out of the TeamSpeak.
What?
I'm just joking. Is that that's like Colin's relation to it? It's like, yeah, we have a tradition of getting Steve into TeamSpeak every year and getting him kicked out.
Well,
That's just.
not kicked, more like exiled from the conversation. But
Do
Colin?
we?
I just broke my legs.
Oh,
Hey, Colin.
yeah,
You remember when Steve was a nice person? Me neither.
did Steve ever claim to be a nice person?
Probably. At least once.
I
I'm
did
gonna
claim
go
I
ahead
was
and-
never wrong, and you guys know
Remember
that's true.
when Chance shared his low gas prices? Me neither.
Come on,
Phenomenal.
man. You guys all have an open door invitation, and you guys won't come. Sorry.
I'll come.
Yeah, you just have to buy
Come
a
on
Steam
down.
Deck.
Yeah, I'll come.
Question: How
Why
many
the fuck would I buy you a Steam Deck?
how many garbage bags should I bring to store all the gas I'm gonna buy?
I mean, as of yesterday, when we drove home, the gas station that we stopped at was $2.81 for regular.
it's not bad.
If we go
Yeah,
to Costco, it's probably like, what?
You've invited me to your Christmas, correct?
Oh no.
That's not in the place that I live, though. That is back up at home.
That's fine. I'll come.
Okay, sure.
Got nothing else going on.
Are you gonna bring a bomb with you?
Should I say anything, Steve?
I may have a specific disease that can't be talked about on this platform.
Wait, but what do you mean
Are
can't
you
be
gonna
talked about on this
infect me?
platform?
The Twitch does not like the panini.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it gets called panini on some channels.
Yeah.
Huh,
Really?
I've never heard that one.
Yeah,
I
neither
didn't
have
know people got in trouble for saying it.
Yeah. But so that's why I
We've
don't
talked about
say-
COVID multiple times on
Oh,
our channel before, so I'll take the L. They come for me. Let's go ahead.
reasonable.
You're
I
still
mean, it's
sick
just
with the Rona?
Anyway. I'm gonna bail
You're
out.
still sick?
I'll see.
Chance was asking
Not
you.
really.
Okay, I didn't know if you heard him.
If any of his relatives ask, yes.
I mean,
Steve.
kind of yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
True.
Later, New Year's plans.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk later. Anyway,
Okay.
bail out.
Bye, Steve. Hope
Bye, Steve.
you find Mr. Narwhal.
Bye, Steve.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm
Hope you
Steve.
find your dad.
Yes.
By the way,
Oh yeah, it's those days.
Santa approves of this message. Steve throws really good New Year's ragers.
I wouldn't call them ragers.
What Narwhal? Mr. Narwhal. Hi, Snow.
Nice now.
Snow within. because the
would you
line
like to
from
work for
Elf
Santa
is,
Claus?
"Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad." And I said, "Bye, Steve. Hope you find Mr. Narwhal," because Mr. Narwhal is the one that wishes that Buddy would find his dad.
That's true.
Mhm.
That is exactly what he said. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
Hi, Tony. Call me Dad.
Okay, Dad.
Epic. That was flawless execution on my part.
My dad's a narwhal.
I have a
You can
general
call me
question
Daddy
for you all.
instead if you'd like.
I'll hopefully have a general answer.
As a executive toy maker or head toy maker of the North Pole, I would like to ask each and every one of you, if you were able to join the toy factory in the North Pole, what would you do?
Make more slinkies.
What do you mean, what would I do? I do as I'm told.
I would make a lot of slinkies.
I like Tony's answer a lot more.
We'd have so
I'd
many
make,
slinkies.
I'd rapidly increase production of the Steam Deck, but not give Tony or Nick one. I'm sorry,
That's
Steve or
toxic.
Nick. I would give one to Tony. God, that was a
I was gonna
personal-
say,
Alright,
what?
Naughty list for Chance.
I'm just over here talking about making slinkies, and I get off the Steam Deck list. This
So,
sucks.
Chance will be in charge of coal distribution.
I would like to
Tony
be
would
in
get-
charge
would
of
get 20 Steam
slinkies.
Decks and a car.
Sweet.
Such a good boy.
Tony,
Thank
you
you.
can be in charge of Slinkies,
Sweet.
but I must warn you. Some of those include colors never seen before, so just don't mix them in with the rest of the Slinkies, okay?
Oh shit,
okay,
oh
it's
shit,
okay.
oh shit, oh shit.
Mix them in, it'll be really funny.
Okay. Literally remembers that stream is currently in Hydrovision.
There you go. Nobody can see them.
No.
There's
No one
no
can
earthly
see
way of knowing. Sorry, I don't know why it popped in my head.
Is that from Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the tunnel scene that freaked
Yes.
everybody out.
Yeah, it very tonal shift.
I loved his answer to the end of that. I hope it never ends.
Oh.
Something like that.
Narwhals are pretty cool, aren't they? Narwhals are like...
Yes.
They sound like a mythical creature.
I can't even. It's been multiple people that I've had to tell narwhals are
Yes.
real.
Yeah, I have as well.
Multiple people.
I actually had I'm pretty sure I had to tell my family that narwhals were real. That
Same.
narwhals were real. They didn't believe me.
Oh, I have a funny
I'm a
story about
narwhal.
something like that.
Did you know that Pika is real?
Pika?
Yeah, Pika.
Pika Pika?
There's an animal called the Pika.
Hold up.
It's really cute.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just a little guy.
Adorable. Go Google it.
I'm Googling it. Hold on.
Oh.
I like Tony's description though. It's just a little guy.
I mean, he is.
He's just a cute little guy. Look at him.
Like if you ever find a little video of him, he just nom noms on things, and he's adorable. He's
Oh my
also got a
God.
tiny little screen.
Yeah, see, he's this little guy. I was right.
No.
Yeah, Pika's a real
He's
good.
definitely a cutie.
Oh yeah, I don't know if anybody in here is. I think I asked this question last night, but if anybody hasn't seen the Black Panther 2, I actually recommend it. And this is coming from someone who is very much checked out of the MCU.
It is on my list of things to say.
I'm 100% checked out. So
Even at, like, I think if you saw the first Black Panther, I think it's worth a watch. That's just my opinion, but I was very pleasantly surprised.
I am definitely going to watch it eventually. I just have not done it yet. He's 100% on my list of things to see.
I also find it very funny that I think they managed to make a more entertaining underwater world than Avatar with like a fourth of the screen time.
Fair.
So Tony,
Hi.
I think it's should be fair to you to know. I have been seeing. I don't know where these are or what they are. Well, besides general of them, there are slinkies that people will just like bring to events, and they can like accurately just like throw one end of the slinky at someone, and it'll just like land on their head and bounce back to the person. Or,
oh my god, that sounds great.
Throw it on top of their drink where it'll like go around it perfectly and come back, and it's like, how do you do that? What is this?
I think those have got to be staged.
They're not like because you just see the person do it like multiple times in a row to like random people, and the people are just like, yeah, man, these things are cool. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I do know that it is some kind of slinky.
I like this.
I would also like to inform everyone that Toby the kitty cat is adorable. He is currently taking a cuddle nap.
Oh.
Yes, he will be assisting us in our late Christmas tree setup in a bit. And by assisting, I mean trying to eat the Christmas tree.
Attempting with all his might to tear it down.
As is usual of all cats. Yes, and attacking ornaments.
Oh, as he does.
I mean,
Those are his
my
ornaments.
family's not the only one that is setting up a Christmas tree 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah, it just happened to be the way that
busy
this month
like...
went. Yeah, pretty much that. There's not really anything to add to it.
Oh.
I don't know. My dad's afraid we're gonna get shade from my aunts, but I'm just like,
who cares?
Look, I had finals and work and not much else, so.
Well, I can tell you that you're actually the third person that I know that doesn't have their Christmas tree up yet. Surprisingly. Oh, apparently 4. So, someone in Megan's family just put theirs up today. My grandmother doesn't even have hers up. The aunts and uncles are gonna put it up. And yeah, I got mine up yesterday. And then we're doing lights today. So today, or not today, this year's been one of those years.
It's the best time.
I'm starting to think it's just going to be one of those decades at this point.
It's all the time.
You get it.
I think the first half of this decade is going to be, it's one of those decades, and the second half is going to be
one of those decades.
Going to be like the 1920s, the early 1920s, where you just go ham.
Where everybody likes jazz.
Either that, or we'll hit the 1930s, where we're all sad and broke.
Guess which one I'm betting on.
Guess which one I'm hoping it's not.
I feel like this is the same guess.
Look, it's not. Look, I apologize for being a cynic, but I don't really have any justification for it other than reality.
Well, I'm hoping that everybody winds up being happy and parties real hard, just like Gatsby in the 20s.
That would be sick.
Although maybe less car shenanigans.
More public transit shenanigans.
You need to fix the roads. That's where all the car shenanigans happen.
I'm trying. But Steve keeps taking my roads away from me. I can't fix it.
This is a vicious cycle. You know what? We're just gonna have to. What's the bar term for it? 64 Steve on the road taken.
86.
86. Thank you.
Close.
I was almost there. I had one of the numbers. Is in the wrong place.
That's okay. It's okay. You had a number. That's one out
As
of
long
4.
as you didn't say
know?
69, I think you're good.
Yeah, true.
Nice.
Yeah, we just have to break the vicious cycle. Don't tell Steve.
True.
We're preventing him from taking roads temporarily.
Oh, yeah. At least my roads. We can send him to somewhere else like Ohio. Fuck Ohio, right?
No, we have people that are in Ohio. They need to finish their doctorates.
You're never winning.
I just don't like Ohio. What about no, not that state.
Idaho.
I was literally gonna say Idaho, but they have potatoes.
Potatoes.
That's
Wait,
I
what's wrong
literally
with
That's tough sell.
No, we
That's
like
probably
potatoes.
potatoes.
That's why.
That's
That's
the point. Is that we need the potatoes.
Fun
yeah, we
fact.
need the potatoes.
Fun fact: Idaho doesn't actually produce a lot of potatoes.
Not a lot, but there's still potatoes.
Let's just take all the roads from the Dakotas.
That's
I can
okay.
agree with
Wait,
that.
the Dakotas have roads?
Surprisingly.
Well, if they don't have any roads, then they can both complain about it, and hopefully they'll figure out which Dakota is the true Dakota and combine into one.
I mean, let's be honest. I would honestly support making one big Dakota and then admitting Puerto Rico if for some reason we have to keep the 50. I mean, come on, they're Dakotas.
Yeah, they don't want to change all the flags we have. There's a lot of flags out there. You
There
know?
are indeed a lot of flags out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the 5 minutes that it takes to vote between combining the Dakotas and adding in Puerto Rico, we'd have to change the flags twice.
Imagine though, like there are like flags distributed for like the 10 seconds in between, like in between votes. Here's the 49-star flag from that brief moment in 2022 where we got rid of and added the Dakotas and brought Puerto Rico in.
We might. Wasn't there a point in time where we had a 49-star, or did we add in 2 at the same time?
No, it wasn't 49 for a bit. Yeah, because Alaska and Hawaii were the last 2 states added, and they weren't added at the same time.
The U.S. had 49-star flag. 1959.
Yeah, that's when Alaska would have been added.
These are pretty good, actually. So the 49 stars would themselves make a star around an eagle that represented the U.S.
Although, to be honest, we also need to think about DC for statehood.
Do we?
I'm more of an MCU guy.
Oh, there's actually a lot of these designs that were put up.
That's so funny! Oh god, it's so fun!
It was incredibly funny, Tony. Thank you.
Thanks.
I will also say, hot take and a weird take. Some of these designs look like they were done by 4th graders.
I think they probably were.
Yeah.
They
probably
definitely
did that.
They weren't. That's the weird part.
Is that the weird part or is that the normal part? You be the judge.
I don't know. There are definitely some bad flag designs that currently are official flags.
Doesn't Alabama still have a Confederate flag on them?
Let's go check.
Or was that
Yeah.
Mississippi? I know one of them still had it until recently.
That would not surprise me. For
I mean,
either one of those
Alabama is
states.
literally just a white flag with a red X. So
They just gotta have that clan aesthetic, huh?
I mean, that or Alabama really wants to be part of Europe. But I'm partially making fun of European flag designs because
They're all the same.
Yeah, they're all very similar. They like doing things like X's and crosses and columns, and I'm definitely not thinking of Great Britain's flag, where they incorporated all the flags of Wales, Scotland, and Britain.
Actually, the funny thing is they're missing Northern Ireland.
Like I said, Wales, Scotland, and Britain.
No, I know, but like,
Wow, what a great Wisconsin flag. I wonder if that's still Wisconsin's flag.
is it just a big block of cheese?
No, it's a rectangle that says Wisconsin 1848, and there's a little image in the middle.
Are we making fun of like simple flags, or are we making fun of shit flags?
This is a bad flag.
Okay. Have you guys seen Colorado's state flag?
Give me 2 seconds and I'll see it.
Colorado flag.
It's just a C.
It
Oh,
is
actually,
just a
yeah, that's fine.
Better than most.
There are
let me
worse
say-
flags. Trust me.
Let me say, I have seen probably a couple thousand Colorado flag tattoos. I don't know what it is about people from Colorado, but they love to get that shit tattooed on their body. One time I saw a girl who had a massive one on her shoulder, and it was like a pair of lips, but the Colorado flag was in the lips. It was the fucking stupidest thing.
Hey, I hate
hopefully
that.
she's happy with it, but I thought it was disgusting and weird and gross. So,
Well, it's a little different, but I've seen a lot of people from our state who have the outline of the state, like the geographical outline tattooed on them.
yeah. See, and that's something that you don't really see in Colorado or Wyoming because our states are rectangles.
Just as a rectangle.
It's
Yeah.
a fucking rectangle.
Wisconsin might have the worst flag.
Wisconsin?
Yeah,
Um,
it's like early runner.
Oh.
Sure about that.
Yeah, it's really
Wisconsin's
bad.
bad. Pennsylvania
look.
is also bad.
You should look at the county flags of Liberia.
I'm sorry, I meant for this state, states in the U.S. Exclusively.
You should look them up for funsies, anyways.
Counties of Liberia?
Yes.
This is a common Google search.
It is a common Google search.
I
Wait,
wonder
they're
why.
kind of cute. They're kind of like cartoony.
They're kind of like they're done in MS Paint.
Yeah, it looks like little kids made them.
What?
I love that. That's so fun.
These are so bad.
It looks like they, have
They
like,
were done in
contests
it.
for children. And
It looks like someone was given a decade to make a bunch of flags, and they crammed it in the last 30 minutes.
See, the thing is, Liberia's flag is fine. It's county flag.
The county flags are the ones, yeah. Like, do you see that one with the trees and the sun?
Yeah.
You like these flags much more than I think everyone else here does.
I think that's an accurate take.
I think they're really bad.
I found a paper that talks about the historical circumstances for the flags and like the cultural and political context for which they were created. It's a very long paper, and I don't want to read it all.
What about the one that's just a diamond in the middle and a tree only in the bottom right-hand corner?
Damn, this is a lot of fucking research person did.
It's all filibustering.
I mean,
I like that one.
Flag design is a very important subject.
Yes, welcome back to Sheldon Cooper's Fun with Flags.
I mean, there are several people who will literally just talk about flag design, like, forever. Which, by the way, probably one of the biggest no-nos on flags.
Wait.
If you have text on your flag, that's probably not a good sign. Just
Hence,
saying.
Wisconsin flag.
I mean, a lot of U.S. states have text on their flags. Multiple.
Yeah, I know.
The best flag of the Liberia, sorry, county flags is the one in the bottom right-hand corner.
You should look at the flag for my state.
Joyzy.
It's
my
not
state,
great, but it's
but
not the
also-
worst.
Yeah, it's not a great flag.
But it's also not the
Where is
worst
this?
one.
Oh, there's your state. Oh, why is it that color?
Not
That's
a
a-
great flag. Like
that's
if,
an
if I
icky
were to
color.
ask you to like memorize this and then spawn this like out of the blue, it's not easily recognizable. You go, I guess I know that. Like if I like took a half glance at Colorado's flag, I would just be like, oh, that's Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
I only know our flag because we're from the state. I wouldn't be able to name it,
Oh wait,
probably.
here's the one with
Yep.
the Confederate flag in it. Which one is this?
Like California has the bear and the star. It's very recognizable.
Yeah, California has a good one.
I mean, isn't it literally like a clothesline or something? I might be misremembering it.
For what flag?
California?
Yeah, it's like the California Republic.
Well, it has California
It's a bear.
Republic underneath the bear walking on some grass.
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought New Jersey's flag should incorporate the Jersey Devil somehow.
Oh, Mississippi was the one that used to have the Confederate flag inside of it.
I
Does
knew it
not
was either
surprise
Alabama
me.
or Mississippi. It had to be one of those
Yeah.
two.
It was Mississippi. Alabama has always been the red X.
There are a lot of bad state flags.
There are a lot of bad state flags. A lot of them are so intricate because, like, I remember having to.
You say a
draw
lot of them
Colorado-
are intricate?
I mean, there's like a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, like if you have to zoom in to tell what's going
Okay.
on with the flag.
Some are. A lot of them aren't.
No, but some of them have like way too much fucking detail in them. Like,
Alabama is just an X.
yeah, well, obviously, but like,
Alaska is a few stars. Arizona is a star. Arkansas is just the word Arkansas.
Like the rule of thumb that I would go by
It's
is
pronounced Arkansas, you idiot.
if it's unique enough from other flags that it doesn't get mistaken, and unique enough where if you looked at it and like I would say roughly half the flag was hidden, you would still be able to recognize it. It's good flag.
hmm
You know who's got a great flag?
John Flag, inventor of the flag.
We got it. Nepal. Nepal's flag is great.
Oh yeah. I was
Can't
gonna say,
confuse that
over-
one.
Over state, South Carolina is pretty recognizable.
If you confuse Nepal's flag for anything else, I'm a little concerned.
I legitimately don't know what Nepal's flag looks like.
Google
You
it.
should look it up.
I'm currently mid-run in Hades.
When
You
done
should look it
Google
up. Hades has a pause button.
Doesn't even want to use it.
hey, Tony.
Yeah.
You should look up any of the flags of the Northeast.
Any of them?
Any of them. Because they're all pretty much the
It
same.
is the same thing. New York, New Jersey is very similar. What about like?
It's almost like
Connecticut?
they were established as 13 original colonies. And each one had its own thing going on.
They're all
Each
very
one wanted
similar.
to do that crest thing with the little people on them and the shield in the middle with a bird somewhere.
This might be a bold statement. Maryland might have the best flag.
I hate Maryland's flag.
I like it a lot.
Maryland's a bit of a weird one.
I think that's
I
why I
don't
like it.
because of the colors.
Well, listen here, okay?
I know. I'm just saying maybe there's a reason why you like it and I don't. The colors.
You know, we all can't come from the same perspective.
What's Wyoming's flag?
We are a red border with a blue background and a white bison.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
buffalo.
Looking at it.
No, that's a bison.
It's
not
a
a buffalo. No.
Are you sure?
Yes, 1000% positive. It is a bison. Buffalo are not native to this region.
That's why that's the flag of
One more fact about
Buffalo, New
Wyoming
York.
Than I ever thought I'd learn.
Why is there a bunch of text inside of the buffalo?
He's a very
We
smart
don't talk
buffalo.
about that. we don't talk about the text. I honestly don't even know what the text says. Hold on. It says the state of Wyoming. Oh, Great Seal of the state of Wyoming. And then it has 3 people on it, and it's a woman standing on a podium, and it says equal rights because Wyoming is it's called the equality state because it was the first state in the United States to let women vote.
Mm.
So we are the equality state. There is a woman standing on a podium with equal rights in the bison.
And she's saying, and I quote, "Vote, motherfuckers."
Pretty much.
Washington state flag is really bad too.
It's so bad. But like, what I mean by like the flags being busy is if you look at like Kansas or hold on, let me pull them up.
I mean, again, if you have like the 50 states on a map and you give like each of their spaces the flag,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like you need to zoom in to figure out what's going on, there's probably
a lot
a
of
problem.
them.
Oh, Iowa's is bad.
Like
Oh,
Arizona and New Mexico is fine. You can tell what's going on from a mile away.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Same with
was not
Texas.
great.
Same with Colorado.
Florida gets penalty because you can mistake it with other flags.
Florida is just Alabama with a crest.
That's why I said you can mistake it with other flags.
Yeah, you're right.
North Carolina and Texas kind of have the same issue, and the thing is that Texas has been more recognizable with that flag, so North Carolina kind of gets the short.
Texas might have the most recognizable state flag. Like,
Except I always
say
get.
either
I'll be
Texas
honest.
or
I always
California.
confuse Texas's flag for Puerto Rico.
Oh.
That's fair.
I would say I think the California state flag I have always seen, so I was thought like that one's pretty recognizable. That one in Texas for sure.
yeah, Texas and California, I'd say you'd be correct.
A
Or
lot
like
of things
the
I've never seen before.
yeah, no, this is the first time I'm seeing more than half of these.
I like Alaska's. Alaska's cool.
Yeah, I do like Alaska's.
You think Alaska's would have a bear on it?
I don't think
Polar
Alaska's
bear.
is super recognizable if you only see like half of the flag at a time, but I do
Right.
like it.
Yeah.
It would be cool for like 99 not okay, for most of these, excluding the ones that say the state's name on it. I don't think you would be able to guess most of them if you didn't have the name next to it.
Unless you were, super into flags.
No, so no, what I mean
Or-
though
or,
is
like,
if you
live
didn't have the
there.
preconceived information. Like if you didn't have the information beforehand and you were blindly looking at these, like if you gave these to like
Yeah, I mean,
someone
that's the
who hadn't
problem
seen
with
any
pretty
state,
much every country's flag.
yeah, I guess.
The flag is a way to recognize things after you learn what that country is, so that you associate the flag with the country.
I just think it'd be cool if like they had something to do with the country or the state in this case.
Yeah, but the problem is though, when you're designing the flag, like, let me put it this way: if we designed a flag nowadays, 200 years later, people would think we did a shitty job who lived here. You know what I mean? Like, at the time, you want to you're trying to, represent yourself in a certain way. That just kind of gets lost with time sometimes. You know what I mean?
Some of these flags were made very recently and they're bad.
I'm thinking about like the Northeast ones specifically, like. How they're
Well,
all
yeah,
kind of.
especially the crests and the birds of prey. They're supposed to be representing like freedom and other things that they have.
Funny enough, I don't even consider those the worst flags. Wisconsin's
getting
still the
thrown into
worst
harbor
one.
And stuff. Yeah.
I can't even tell what's going on with Wisconsin's. I'd have to zoom in. Like,
The text
a lot.
font is just bad too. Like it doesn't look like a state flag. It looks like someone just. I think you can make that in MS Paint in a half hour.
So I just looked it up because I was curious. Mississippi didn't change their flag until last year.
Yeah, that's how I know it.
Oh, the site I'm using has like the dates of like when that flag was made. Yeah, Mississippi's January 11th, 2021.
Yeah, that's fucking wild to me that they had a Confederate flag up until 2021.
The
Isn't that,
Confederate
like,
flag
about
has
when
a
they-
long and stupid history of being displayed by ignorant white people in places it shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, there were kids at my high school that were flying it on their trucks and thought they were badass.
So, has anybody looked at Nevada's?
No.
No?
I think you should look at Nevada's.
What is
It's-
it, a radioactive hooker?
I can't see it.
That would be better.
Wait,
Yeah.
It's just. It's mostly empty space.
Okay, that's purple.
Mostly
Battleborn, Nevada.
It's a shame
Mostly.
you can't read it.
I had to zoom in. Yeah.
Like, I had to zoom in,
That one's
and
bad.
I still couldn't see it, so I had to get a bigger picture of it.
So
Right,
generic
that's a stupid
crest
flag.
in the center is bad. Generic crest off to one corner and that's it is worse.
Worse.
It's
Yeah,
Way
it's
worse.
definitely
Why
worse.
does Iowa have a French flag with an eagle on it?
Why is
Think about
yeah?
that.
I don't know.
Remember the French and Indian War and get back to me.
No. Okay, Iowa. That's not the Ohio River Valley.
I'm just saying.
That's
There are
that's more
words.
west than that took place.
There are words on the ribbon that the eagle is holding in its mouth.
For which state?
I hate that.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Our rights, liberties, are we prize and maintain.
It's another one of those things where they want you to read down.
Mm, they're wrong.
Top
you read left to right.
So there should be way more green in a lot of these flags than there is, in my opinion.
There's a lot more what in these?
There's not a lot of green.
No, there should be more green. Like, why are all the Midwestern states have blue flags?
Why not?
I don't know, just
I feel like this is a
Why doesn't it
colorist
have to be
thing.
green?
Super common on flags.
green or brown. I don't know. Like, a flag should embody the land it is in. I don't know.
But
So,
also,
like,
you want
should
to set-
Alaska
set a
just be, like, a
representation.
pure
Blue
white
often
flag?
meant royalty, depending on the shade of the color.
So,
Oh god,
color-
I always forget how bad Ohio's is.
the
Not
color
great.
red is on 74% of all flags. White and blue are second and third at 71% and 50% of all flags.
You should look up purple.
Purple.
There's a reason. Actually, I'll just say it now.
Does
Dye
it?
color, like the dyes available when flags were being made largely determined what colors would be used, and purple was among one of the colors early on, where it was just ridiculously expensive to get. And I
Yeah.
don't think you want to break the bank putting purple on all of your flag banners, especially when you have to do that for war for organization, because you're going to have to replace those frequently.
So what
I'll
you're
say it
saying
looks
is,
like
when I
there's
found my
only-
new country that I've secretly been planning, I should make the flag purple, green, and orange. Got it.
Well, purple's a lot easier to do now, especially post-industrialization.
I know, but it'll let me flex on other countries.
I'll say currently there's only 3 countries that have purple on their flags, and it's Dominica, El Salvador, and Nicaragua.
New Mexico's flag isn't too good. It's kind of nothing.
But I
If
mean,
you
that's
saw
fitting
half
for
of
New
it,
Mexico.
you would know what it was, though.
What
Or
did you
at least
say?
You would have a good idea to guess that.
Pi, what did you say?
If you've been to New Mexico, it would make sense. There's not a whole lot there.
Okay, because it's it tracks. No, like like if I saw that flag, I think like it doesn't look like the other flags, so it's like it's more distinguishable than a lot of the other flags, but it's just also it's kind of boring.
Mhm.
Most of the flags are boring. You know, I was giving Alaska a hard time earlier, but in hindsight, Alaska is not the worst one by far.
I like Alaska, but I also like space stuff, so that makes sense.
Is that like a certain? Is that a?
It's the Big Dipper.
Hot take. If California's flag didn't have the words California Republic on it, I think it would probably be the most recognizable flag with no rule breaking.
So for Alaska, I didn't realize that was a Big Dipper because I was connecting all the stars on the flag.
So hear me out, Tony. You need a flag for your channel. Why don't we design one?
I technically have one.
Time to break out the MS Paint.
Yep.
Like my logo could be a flag.
That it could.
There's actually a decent amount of flags that have orange on them.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bye.
Bye, Chance.
Chance. Yeah.
I guess change
Oh.
the flags.
Thought he'd be a flag
Tony.
guy.
I'd like to make a suggestion to add something to your flag. Called a pika.
Pikas are pretty great.
No way, Wickle Peasels all the way.
Oh yeah, we had a Wickle Peasel and a
You
Pickle
could have
Weasel.
the pika
Corner.
and the Wickle Peasel
I'm with this.
and have it fight an anteater.
I'm down. Down with the anteaters. So
It's like one of those large church paintings where it's just like depicting the great battle between the three. I think that's funny.
I like it. Big brain. Washington's flag, like I get why George Washington's on a flag because it's named after George Washington. But like, this might sound dumb, but like if I saw a flag with George Washington on it in no context, I probably would have guessed Virginia.
That's fair.
Because he's from there.
It kind of seems weird to put him on the flag just because.
Yeah, but like to me, like I don't even think that Washington State should have his face on it either, though. Like, come up with something different.
But you literally say his name. You say the name of the state when you say who's on the flag, though. So I don't know if that's
It
entirely
just feels
unreasonable.
weird.
Okay, but half of these flags feel weird.
I think
Colorado.
almost all of these flags could be improved.
Colorado it might be my least favorite, though.
Really? Don't
Colorado
take
is
anybody
one
from
of the-
Colorado ever because they will have the flag tattooed on them probably, or at least a sticker on their car. I have seen more Colorado state flag stickers.
One of
than
my favorite
anything.
mugs for a while was just a Colorado mug, and it was the state flag of Colorado wrapped around the whole mug.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I just find it ugly. It looks like a logo for like a minor league baseball team that's not really trying that hard.
Fair enough.
I really like it.
But a logo for a minor league baseball team that's not trying hard enough is in the top tier of state flags. At least to
You
me.
know what? I'll give you that one.
Any minor league baseball team would have better flag than most states.
They're bad. Most states just try to like fit all the shit on there, and it's like, no, keep it simple.
But also keeping it simple is bad, because Alabama is just an X.
Well, keeping it, that's just
No. Alabama
Lazy.
is signaling you shouldn't visit it. That's what their flag represents.
Oh, it's like
Don't go
it.
there.
It's like when you look at a vacation spots, it's an X because
Yeah, exactly.
not that one. Okay, you know maybe I'll rescind that. Florida as well. Florida also is an X with a crest on it, so it just reminds you that also don't visit Florida.
They're only a few
Again,
years from having
no,
a
I like
change to
Florida.
Mickey Mouse.
It's run by the two general
Yeah, well,
rules of.
Why isn't Mickey Mouse on
also
the
making
Florida
it-
flag?
because fuck Mickey Mouse and fuck Disney.
But please don't.
I don't like. Okay.
Yeah, they're not. They're not great, but on the other hand, it's Florida. Like,
When you say on the other hand it's
I like
Florida, I
Florida.
don't know if this is like it's Florida in a good way or bad way. I'm assuming bad.
bad.
Okay.
You know
You
what we
enjoy
should do?
Florida? Okay. I mean, like, Florida is a
I
popular
do.
vacation spot, but it's also
Yes.
Florida, man.
So here's the thing. We did this at my family Christmas party, and I kind of want to do it now. But like if you Google Florida man,
I've actually
and
never
then
done
your
this.
Birthday, just like Google Florida man and then your whatever day your birthday is, and then read out the first couple that you find. So my first one that pops up is Florida man with crossbow who claimed aliens were attempting to... Wait, what was it? Where did it go? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. There was a naked man with a crossbow who was barricading himself inside of a home because he thought aliens were trying to probe him.
Were they?
Maybe.
I clicked on the link of the
Spicy
first
ones.
few, and they're not actually my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna get some weird ones, but you're also just gonna get, like, Florida man stabs dog, please back
I think
off,
it's
like-
going Florida man much more than it is my birthday.
Unable to find pipe for smoking cocaine, naked Florida man tells police he wants to, quote, get shot. And before that, he attacked a woman with a machete.
None of these are,
Florida man, Florida man, Florida, Florida, Florida man.
I found one for your birthday, Tony. Florida man says that Jesus told him to drive his Ferrari off a pier.
Yeah, but it's not the right year.
Really?
Well, no, you're not supposed to find one on your actual year. It's
Aw.
just your birth. It's just your day of your birthday.
That's
Like
upsetting.
the ones I was reading off weren't from 97. They were from, one of them was from 2018. One of them was from 2020.
Oh.
Florida man arrested after allegedly shoving steaks worth more than $50 down his pants.
Oh, that one's not even uncommon.
I like that.
Then if we're just
would you
doing,
work at a
the
grocery store.
day,
Yeah, it's just the day.
I got Florida man chased down by horses while looting arrest, deputies say. Florida man, no, that's July. That's the day after.
Florida man
Well-
arrested for handing out weed to passerbys.
Oh, so this one's good. This is from January 17th of this year. Florida man accused in carjacking confesses to killing a man.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
We know what you did. Oh shit, so you found out I killed him? What? Nothing.
Nothing?
So there's one that's half-headed Florida man arrested again, this time after setting his mattress on fire. This man has
And you like Florida, is what was your thing you were saying before,
no,
right?
so here's the thing. I like vacationing there. I don't like the people there.
That's because
just-
you have things called brain cells.
I just put something in the TeamSpeak that, it's bad.
Oh, I wish I didn't click on that. Did not enjoy that.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Florida man wakes up to stranger sharpening 19-inch machete with baseball bat.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, sharpening
Oh,
machete
boy.
with a baseball bat?
Yeah, that's what the article says.
How does one... Like, I understand that there are metal bats, but how... They're round.
Don't question it.
I guess you could use it like like a chef's knife sharpener, but like...
I mean, he was probably on a lot of drugs.
I mean, it's Florida. It's
always
just
are.
a default state of being.
Yeah.
Fun fact, if you walk on foot across the border, there's a guy there who just hands out meth.
Love that.
Oh, the guy with the machete also crawled into bed with the homeowner.
Oh, of course. Come, you gotta snuggle while you're sharpening a machete. Come on.
Florida man arrested after botching in-home castration surgery. Oh, that technically did not happen on my birthday. Never mind. It just was just reported on my birthday.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that still counts.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna go ahead and say, I'm starting to think we need to, do something about Florida.
Set it adrift out to sea.
Yep.
I mean, it's going. Have you guys ever looked at the NOAA map for like the sea level rise and then looked at Florida?
Yes.
It's crazy. Like there are like states that will lose a lot of coastline. There's a lot of them, but Florida, like, it's amazing.
Florida's a
just how much-
peninsula.
It's amazing just how much of it disappears.
See, that's why you live in a state like I do, where you're 6,000 feet above sea level, because then you don't have to worry about that.
When I think of Florida, I think about that one
Lost
story
city
where
of
the alligator
Atlanta.
ate that kid.
You think of what?
There was like a thing where an alligator ate a kid
Sorry. What?
Oh, yeah.
at like Disney or something.
Yeah. I mean, alligators eat kids, I feel like, decently often in Florida.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I mean, we don't want the kids, right?
Alright, I think it's a good thing.
Spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy.
I don't know if I would want to go to Florida.
Okay, you should go
Yeah,
where
Florida
I
sounds
go.
awful.
I've been to a few places in Florida that I would not recommend going to. However, the places that my family and I go are lovely and full of rich people. So, they're very nice and clean and have
Full of
good
rich
restaurants. Yeah, they're full of rich people. So, like, it's they do drugs behind closed doors, so it's okay, right?
Well, they do coke meth, so somehow that's better.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. 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 My brain's kind of like an egg and it cracked, and it's all the yolk's gone.
Quick, someone pick
lost
it all
it.
up.
I'm too far away. One of you guys has to.
Oh, I think Colin just slurped it up. Is that what I heard?
Well, look, Chance and Aries aren't here, so somebody had to.
Spicy.
Am I incorrect though?
No. No.
The sad part to me is just how many I have an aunt that lives on one of New Jersey's shore islands, and it's just sad to me. You raise the water level 2 feet, and so many of them are just going to be unlivable.
I mean, they're supposed to be barrier islands for the most part. So,
I'll never
It's-
understand.
yeah, it's kind of a weird one where it's like people want to live there because it's so close to the beach, but also it's supposed to prevent flooding for, everyone else.
Well, it's also crazy because the map I always find interesting is if you go into the NOAA map, there's the sea level rise one I'm looking at, but if you go to high tide flooding, that's the one that's really like more impressive. Just how much like area it affects.
Yeah.
And the fact that people still live in New Orleans right now, like that is a city that should just be like slowly abandoned because it's gonna sink right back into the Gulf.
It's also just a bad place.
We should just make New Orleans 2 and just push it further in.
New Orleans.
Newer
I'm just saying,
Orleans.
like they
Newer Orleans.
See, here's a political question. Would you guys support tax incentives for people to move out of coastal cities and into inland cities?
I think you're all missing out on New Orleans.
New Orleans.
What?
I don't know enough about stuff like
New
that.
Orleans,
Colin,
New
to be
Orleans.
honest.
Just add it, make it all one word.
New Orleans.
Colin, I don't think I would, mostly because the reason why we have a lot of these places is because the sea is so central to trade, and the fact that it still is the primary reason why these places are still growing.
Derrick, I appreciate that. That's good. Good naming. Derrick's in charge of naming all the new places.
I don't know if that's a responsibility I want.
You can consult people on it.
Eventually, it's all just gonna devolve into Gary 2, Gary 3, Gary 4, Gary 5, Gary 6.
Hell yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Gary.
Especially
I'm
if
gonna
they're all
call
in
this.
Indiana.
I'm gonna call this one Bob. This state is now Bob. Hey, Bob.
Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob 3.
State of Bob is now declaring an emergency.
Too much Bob.
State of emergency in Bob. What would the state flag of Bob be?
Bob.
Beer can.
Bob can. Bob gut.
Oh.
Bobcat.
Cat Bob.
Cat Bob. Cat Bob.
That was my first thought too.
I mean, it's the only thought. It's the only coherent thought I think anybody can have after hearing that.
Good old Cat Bob. Come to a theater near you. I like when animals have very just simple and plain human names. Some of the better names. Hence why I named my fish Seymour.
That's a good name for a fish.
Right?
More.
So good. Okay. Seymour is also from... It's a plant, right?
Oh, Little Shop of Horrors?
That's it. I just couldn't remember what it was. I've never seen it myself, actually.
I just like quoting some of the lines.
I'm always amazed by how much I know about musicals, even though I despise them.
I like musicals decently, I would say. Don't like them all.
I don't judge, it's just not my preferred method of storytelling.
I, like, to be fair, though, in all transparency, when I was younger, I hated musicals. Like, I hated in, like, Disney movies and stuff when they would just break out in the song.
I didn't mind it in Disney because, like, it's a Disney movie. I expected that.
Kid me, though, just did not like it.
But there's, like, there's a couple, like, musicals that I, like, either musicals that are, like, musical versions of stories that already exist as non-musical forms, or just, like, musicals that I feel like would be much more interesting if they didn't pause every 5 minutes to sing.
Like, Hamilton's great, in my opinion. Love Hamilton. It's such as, like, a cool way of telling the story, I think, for that to be musical.
I like it when musicals are diegetic.
Can you define the word diegetic?
So, diegesis is whether or not the song is actually taking place within the world of the thing. So, like in Disney movies where the entire cast breaks out into song, the story doesn't acknowledge that everybody just broke out into song.
Yeah.
Diegetic musicals are like Cabaret, or I would argue the Blues Brothers, where the songs are, in fact, part of what's going on.
Got it.
I like a good mix of the two. Blues Brothers is a great movie, by the way.
Blues Brothers
Blues
is
Brothers.
like my cousin Marie actually wrote a paper in college about how like Blues Brothers should be considered more a musical than a comedy, and I kind of agree with her, honestly.
I'm not against it. A musical comedy.
It's a shame they never made any sequel.
Nope.
Nope, no sequel.
Nope, not a one. What's that you're hiding under the mattress, Tony? Nothing.
Nothing.
There's nothing here. Go away. There's nothing for you to see. I've seen the Blues Brothers movie like a good amount of times, and I really enjoyed it. Hey, there's some guys that walked in, and one of them ordered dry white toast, and one ordered 5 whole chickens.
And then but the best part I see this, I was just like, Jake, no, like he knows.
Yeah, he's like immediately.
He's
Yeah.
no, it's picking up.
Yeah. It's kind of who these are.
It's amazing how many like celebrity they got so many famous cool singers. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Plus Cat
Just-
Calloway, which is just I'm a big fan of like a lot of the old big band swing jazz orchestras, and his was just legendary for so many reasons.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very, I would say, fun time of music.
If you guys have never seen, there's this one clip on YouTube that's been floating around. It's from this movie called Stormy Weather. It's a very ending scene. It's like literally the end of the movie. And it's Cab Calloway doing a bit with his band, and then the Nicholas brothers doing a dance routine, and it's so good. Called Jump and Jive from Stormy Weather, and it's just so impressive. Like the way these guys move, like to the music, it's so good.
This is a good movie. It's also, like, to me, has, like, a lot of quotable moments.
Oh yeah, I really want to. If I ever end up playing a cleric or a paladin in D&D,
I'm on a mission from God.
Yep.
Alright. That made me think of something that someone was telling me the other day. How do the D&D people here feel about a cleric or a paladin who, instead of having like a god that they follow or believe in, that their faith is provided by an ideal that is core to their being?
I would definitely be down for that, but I think it would be. How would you word the like abilities and stuff? Because it's like, I don't know.
No, I think you just have it run in the same theme that you make your subclass. Like
in D&D,
if you're running
like,
a life cleric, it's probably something about always helping the poor, or always helping the downtrodden, or something like that. I don't know.
I'm down for most things when it comes to D&D. So, like, for me, I would, whether DM or another player, I would totally say yes to something like that. Honestly, if it's creative and it's a fun way of doing it, yeah, I'm cool with it. The only time you say no is if it makes something insanely broken. You know?
Fair enough.
That, and I
That's
think
to me.
also, like, how would that, like, the only other problem I could foresee with that is how would it interact with, like, if any other player or faction has an actual religion.
The player, I think, would have to do a little bit of work. Like,
Yeah, like,
and,
they'd have to dance around that a bit.
and
Not saying,
like,
I
explain
don't
it.
know that it really has to like be anything crazy, because at the end of the day, it doesn't change the subclass. All it is flavoring for the roleplay.
Yeah,
Like-
no, but the flavoring would be the difficult part. You'd have to
Yeah,
figure out
I'm more,
right.
like, for me to, at least, like, say, I'm thinking of this as, like, possibly, like, a player in a campaign I'm doing, ask me to do this exactly. I would just like have them compare everything they're doing to what a cleric who is based off of religion would do. So
And it would
if
also make
like
it weird if they ever had to interact with any of like any religious like if you had any religious NPC enter the picture, you'd either have to hand wave it away as they're not interested in it, or like give it an in-universe lore explanation for why they don't need to be devoted to a particular god when most other clerics do.
Alternatively, you could also just have clerics that have their own ideals that function similarly.
These are all good ideas.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. It's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Just most D&D ideas, they're interesting. It's just basically how much work is the player willing to do to really get it there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My problem is I keep designing campaigns in my head, but then I keep designing characters I would want to play in those campaigns.
It's always an issue.
Turn them into NPCs.
Not the same, because then you got to be careful when you're doing that, because then if you focus too much on your super cool NPC, you're not focusing on the players.
The worst part, and I wonder if Chro from recent memory has any moments of this, is when you like create a really cool NPC in your head, you give it all this stuff, and your players just kind of walk past them and don't care.
I imagine that's a near constant feeling.
Yeah.
Like, here's all these characters and plot hooks. We want to talk to this random dude you didn't even give two thoughts to, but for some reason, because you said he had red hair, we're interested in that.
We're gonna talk to them now.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Did that happen recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
And one that I'm doing with friends, and then who did you guys get hooked on originally?
I could pull out my notebook. There's someone who I became obsessed with, because that's possible.
His name was John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
His name was my name too.
Which was very
Whenever
odd.
we go out, the people always sound. I actually don't know who you could be referring to.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I really liked Crane, but I don't know if
Yeah, that's what.
if Crane was just nice. He liked hugs, man, and that's the energy I put out, you know. More paper should be edible.
I really got think of trying. Maybe
Then,
when
honey, you should just be writing on sugar.
I don't think she'd appreciate that.
Okay, I walked into that one, but I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking of like a literal
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, anytime... So, in pie, I meant to tell you about this. I have a pie in the freezer for a future time. And on it says gluten-free pie. And I just looked at it as I was putting it away, because I'm like, I thought of you. I was like, oh, this is my friend. I'll get in the freezer. It's just...
Popeye, what are you doing here?
It's just funny sometimes, because, when the other day you're like, why am I picking myself up? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh.
The downfalls of having a food name sometimes. Sometimes you gotta pick yourself up from a village inn.
So good. I haven't heard from him in a really long time, but we used to have a friend whose username was Carrot, and he would tell us about any time at dinner, he was sitting down and there was a thing of carrots. He'd just like stare at it and like start to sweat.
Wait a minute, Tony, you didn't tell me you were friends with Carrot Top.
The funny part is his like avatar was Carrot Top.
Of course.
I do
It has
remember
to be.
this.
Yeah.
It's been a real long time.
Yeah, but it's something that lives in my head still to this day. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
There's so many
For the
people.
most part.
Yeah, he was very funny. Very funny. But yeah. Speaking of being very funny, I think this is where we're going to wrap up tonight's podcast. So if anyone can set us free, clip our wings. No, that's the exact opposite. Let us free. Don't clip our wings. Thank you, Pi. Thank you for saving me from myself of just digging myself into a hole of things that don't make sense. So, everyone, have happy holidays, and we will catch you with background noise one more time before the new year. Bye.
Bye.